Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon or good evening, depending on where you're at. I just want to talk about Charlie Kirk here. Now, this man has had his own opinions, just like you out there have your own opinions. People are going to have differences, right? People are not going to like what they want to hear, be it coming from this person over here or that person from over there, or Charlie Kirk, or Mel Gibson, or whoever, right? Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. It's called freedom of speech in America, right? I'm out in Canada. We're pretty much the same way, freedom of speech and so forth. So, at the end of the day, this man had a wife. This man had children, parents, friends, siblings, a career, a job. He loved what he does. He loved what he did, and so forth and so on. But I'm flabbergasted because I'm trying to think of, who are you to decide what a guy can and cannot say, or a woman? Who are you to decide where they can say and what they can't say? Of course, everyone's going to have their differences. When people laugh, quote unquote, mock and insult and shamefully are joyous that this man was assassinated and killed, it's utterly ridiculous. So you, in turn, who are laughing about this scenario, should you get shot as well? Of course not. It's 100% wrong. It's 100% wrong what happened to him. It's 100% wrong for anybody to go through something like that. It's a freedom of speech. People are entitled to their opinion. This man did what he loved to do. He threw out his opinions. He threw out the questions, and people were answering. He also threw out facts. Don't get angry at him for throwing out facts. Facts are facts. Do your research like this man has done. Did his own homework and everything. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this and what's transpired to this poor guy. It's utterly terrible, absolutely terrible what happened to him. He had a wife, he had children, he had friends, he had a career, and he had a life. All that was taken away from him. It's utterly devastating to watch. I hope this is a wake-up call for a lot of people. It doesn't matter whether you're to the left or you're the right or up or down. Everyone's going to have different opinions. That's what they were doing. Conversing, talking, sometimes quarreling. It happens. But you move on. At the end of the day, may he rest in peace. God bless him and his whole family, his friends, and his voice will live on. And it's a new thing. It only elevated everything. Till then, God bless. Take care. Peace.